about what's going on in the world right now, and you think about, there is a great deal, excuse me, of fear and anxiety out in the world right now. And what we never, ever want to do is play into that fear, play into that anxiety. But what we can do and what we should do,
The people from the Lavelle, what do you want?
Be tasked with doing is...
You see all the ladies on the bottom? Yeah.
Can you mute for 1 second?
Please. Sorry.
No, that happens. That's life. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. But what my point is, right, we have something that we need to share, right? We all understand, and you think about, again, what is it about this company that makes it so special? And in my opinion, and factually, so special all the time, but in particular, in a time like this, you think about, again, that fear factor, right? People are worried, and one of the things they're most worried about is their health, right? And we all know on this Zoom, we all know in this company that we have no products that cure or prevent COVID-19, and none of us would ever say that or allude to that. And that's wonderful that we don't do that, because you see that from other companies, and it's sad, actually, right? Those individuals who are using that, they are trying to use others' fear in order to get a sale, which is not how we operate. But what we do have, you all, are products, simple products, yet incredibly effective, that have changed millions of people's lives, right? Millions and millions of people's lives. And so you think about that in this time when there is some fear, when there is some anxiety in the world, and people are very focused on their fear, on their health and wellness. And in particular, they're feeling out of control, right? They're worried about health. They're focused on it. They're hyper-focused on it, as they should be. And we have something here, you all, that we should be sharing every day. But even more so right now, these products can give people that hope, right? That semblance of control over their health and wellness in general. So that is a big reason why this company continues to move forward even during these times. Another reason, and it should be obvious, and it probably is obvious, another thing that's causing a lot of fear and anxiety in the world is people are very sadly losing jobs right now. They're being furloughed. They're not sure where their next paycheck is coming from, or they're concerned that they may lose their job. So immediately they think to themselves, what can I do, right? From a income, from a financial, from an opportunity perspective. And when you take what we have in that respect, some of the very simple things about this company that we may lose sight of sometimes because it's just become so commonplace in our minds, but the fact it's completely free to sign up for this company, right? That is meaningful all the time. And for those of you who haven't been in this industry before, there are very, very, very few companies in direct sales that are completely free to sign up for, right? So when you're sharing with someone about how this company, about how these products, about how this opportunity has helped your life, potentially changed your life, potentially changed your family's life, you're not asking them, hey, give us $200 so you can come see what we have to offer. No, it's sign up for a free account. I think you will see what I see, and that is this incredible company. So you take that part. You take the fact that it's a completely home-based business, right? You all are wherever-based business. Right now, that is a home-based business. And again, another simple fact, but it's a home-based business that's being run and operated by a completely virtual company. So we were not made to handle a situation like this in terms of this is how we were developed and we're thinking about this may occur sometime in the future. But we have not had one single interruption because of that fact. This is how we're used to operating. And then another piece of that is these individuals who are worried about where their next paycheck is coming from, where they're going to find, that money right now. Again, we are not using that fear. We are not using that anxiety to get them on the hook, because that's not how we operate. What we're doing is giving them hope. And another big piece of that hope, you all, there are opportunities in this company to make really meaningful income in a short period of time, specifically with the VIP 800 and 1600. And if you think that amount of money right now isn't, as we speak, changing someone's life, making them feel a little more comfortable during this challenging time, and many of those folks, you all, they'll be looking at this company, this opportunity as kind of a bridge, right? Okay, so I don't have my job right now, or I'm furloughed right now. Here's a chance to make a little money and then I'll go back to my full-time job. A lot of those people, you all, I will guarantee it, will be on stage in 4 years and 5 years with a 200K sign or with a millionaire recipient award sign. Because like many of our great leaders, they didn't see this as a chance to change their financial future, right? Some people did, right, when they stepped in, but a lot of folks just saw great products and saw, hey, you know what, maybe I can pay for groceries a little more easily, right? Maybe I can do this, maybe I can do that. And then they begin to see about this company. They begin to feel the passion that they have for the products, for the company, and it just grows from there and blossoms from there. So again, you've got the product perspective that people are so desperate, right, for some semblance of control over their health and wellness. And in my opinion, my very strong opinion, we have the best dang products on planet Earth, right? You have the financial side of things where people can not easily, nothing is easy, but have a real opportunity to make some short-term, mid-term, and long-term income, right? As many of you have. And then the third piece of it, and this is what I was saying a little bit earlier when I said, I wish I could just say that I'm just a great human and just go around and introduce myself because I'm just pouring into everyone else. It's also selfish to me. And the third piece of this, in terms of why this company is growing, but more importantly, why we have something that we so desperately need to be sharing with people, is the community here, right? So this Zoom right now, right? This company, you all, the field, our customers, just thrivers in general. I have never been in any organization in my life, and I have been in many organizations, multi-billion-dollar annual organizations, little startups, right? Played professional soccer in Europe, all kinds of organizations you could ever imagine I've been involved in, and never have I been in one that had such incredible, positive, like-minded, forward-focused individuals. And if you think that right now, when people are sitting in their house, right, and they don't have that outlet, whatever that may be, maybe it's going to the gym, maybe it's going to work, whatever it may be, they don't have that outlet, that community that they're looking for. If you think people aren't desperate for what we have right now, right, to be able to be on this Zoom right now, to be able to support one another, to be able to share the passion with one another, that is so, so powerful. So those three components, right, make this company special every second of every day, but it makes it especially special right now. So what I would say is, with all of that in mind, right, share, right, not from a using someone's fear or anxiety to get them into the company, the exact opposite. Be that beacon of light. Be that beacon of hope. Be that person who's saying, hey, I just want to share with you something that has changed my life and changed millions of other people's lives. And I think it's something that you may really love, right? And so wrapping all of this up, like this Zoom right here with all of you all, it is so powerful and it is so meaningful. And we need to do these, right? We need to do these to build each other up. We need to do these to support one another. We need to do these to grow. But it can't stop here, right? It can't just be internal communication, right? Everybody on this Zoom, I'm assuming, is already a thriver. There are millions upon millions upon millions of people out there who need to be thrivers. So we have something we're so passionate about. We have something that we know is so powerful and so meaningful and can add so much value in this world. And I truly believe it is our duty to share that with people, especially during times like this. So that doesn't mean be tone deaf to what's going on in the world, right? That doesn't mean, again, kind of using people's fear, anxiety, but what it does mean is don't be afraid to share something that means so much to you and that you know has changed your life and millions of other people's lives, because people will be grateful for it. They will be thankful for it, and they will see what we see. And that is that we have an amazing, amazing company, community, and movement here on our hands that needs to be shared with the world.
I agree. Thank you so much. I love your passion. I love to hear you speak. And like you said, this company, this product, this culture is like nothing ever that there's anything like it out there. And I love that we have the opportunity to share. Like you said, I tell people all the time, I have the opportunity to not only help people feel great with my product, but also live a different or better life with the opportunity. And I love that we just have that. And Lavelle has been such an amazing vehicle for all of us to get healthier, stay healthy in tough times, and also have that opportunity. And like you said, what other company is it free to join and you can earn up to $1,300 on $1,600 in sales? I mean, that's just life-changing, especially now. So, okay, I would love it if you could express your vision and your belief in Lavelle and tell us a little bit about your story. Like, how did you come to be with Lavelle? I know you told us at the last getaway, but a lot of these people haven't heard it, and it was such a great story. So do you mind telling us that?
No, don't mind at all. So quick little run through of Drew and how I came to be here. So just starting from the beginning, but moving quickly. So grew up in Oklahoma, born and raised there, was there through high school, and then went to Penn State on a soccer scholarship, was there for about a year, and then went and played professional soccer in Europe for 5 years after that. Came back and finished at Penn State. Then I went to Georgetown and did my JD MBA, got my law degree and my business degree at Georgetown in DC. And then from there moved to Dallas, where I met my most amazing wife, Rochelle. And Rochelle at the time was working at a company with someone who she became incredible friends with, another special woman by the name of Tracy Camper. So Jason's wife. And so they became great friends. Jason and I got, and this is before Lavelle even existed. And so Jason and I became good friends, was doing some work for him. I had a law firm, consulting firm. We were just kind of working on some things together. And then I started my own law firm, consulting firm, moved from Dallas to Miami, which is where I am now with my family. And then Jason and Paul, who I did not know at the time though, started Lavelle. And so Lavelle became one of my clients for this. And I had giant clients, startup clients, and all really cool companies. But this Lavelle company just blew me away, right? And so this is before I was joined full-time. So this is 2012, 2013 timeframe. Get to know Paul during that time and see, just like Jason, he is a man of the absolute highest integrity. Started taking the products, was completely blown away, and didn't have the expectation that I would be, to be completely honest, right? More, this is a client of mine, so yeah, I should probably take their products and show that I care. But I did that, and then I said, whoa, this is the real deal. And I'm digging into the company. I'm helping, kind of as it's growing and seeing all of the amazing products, all of the amazing people, and the writing was on the wall for me. The writing was on the wall for them. And we just decided that, hey, Drew, let's join full time. And so that was 2014-ish. And, in terms of the vision then, the vision now, and the vision in 30 years, right? While there might be little things that change in terms of the really driving components of what brought me into this company, what got me excited about it, and what I know will continue to be exciting are the things we just discussed, right? I saw these incredible products. I saw some really simple decisions that Jason and Paul made, right? Again, making it free to sign up for. That just shows, what that shows is a real confidence in what you have, right? You could increase revenue a little bit if you charged everybody $100 to get in the door, right? But they didn't want to do that. They said, we have something so special here. We want people to be able to see it. We want people to be able to experience it. And then they're going to see what we see. And so with the products, with the opportunity, with the fact that the two guys who started this thing up, not only are men of the highest integrity, but their passion for this company is so apparent, was so apparent, is so apparent, right? These are two guys who do, in part to Lavelle's success, have been immensely successful. If they wanted to, they could be sitting on a beach all day for the rest of their lives and many generations thereafter, right? They aren't, and they don't want to. They care as much now, maybe even more now, about your all's success, about this company's success. And that's something that I have taken on wholeheartedly. So from a vision perspective, right, I know that we're going to continue to create innovative products. I know that those products are going to have the highest grade ingredients on planet Earth. I know that we are going to continue to focus on the 3 simple steps, right, that are changing millions of people's lives. And even when we've got other great products coming online, we will focus on those, but we won't lose sight of the foundation. And that's those 3 products. And I know that the 3 of us, every single decision that we make, every single one, we're not perfect. We're far from it. Nobody is. But every decision we make is with the intent, with the focus of what can we do to create a vehicle to provide you all the opportunity to reach your goals, whatever those may be. Is it to be a little bit healthier? Is it to help your family be a little healthier? Is it to make a little extra income so you can go to the grocery store without worrying about getting that extra box of cereal? Is it about potentially changing your future and your family's future from a financial perspective, right? Every decision we make is what can we do to give you all the opportunity to reach those goals. So when you come at it from that mindset, right, my vision is always that we will continue to be hyper-focused on what has got us here, continue to be innovative, continue to be a forward-focused company, but always have those kind of foundational elements that I believe will lead us to be the largest company in the world in this space, and that I know will lead this company to be here well after I'm no longer on this planet anymore. I know that, right? I know that Lavelle will outlive me. There's no doubt in my mind about that. And so all of those important things that are to come will be amazing and so incredible, but we'll still have these foundational elements that will kind of support everything we do and allow us to continue to move forward and to grow. And that's a pretty cool position to be in my opinion.
Yes, absolutely. And I absolutely believe, I'm a big believer in like, don't tell me, show me. Like words don't mean a lot, but your actions mean everything. And I absolutely hands down believe when you say that you guys make decisions based on what you feel is best for the field because of just the stuff you hand us, the promotions and the ways that we earn bonuses. I mean, it's just incredible. So I totally, absolutely in my heart believe that you guys do have the best interest of everybody that promotes this amazing company. And speaking of community, guys, don't forget to take your picture and throw it up on your story because he's so right. People are so craving community right now. And we want to show that with us, it's different. We do have, you know, our CEO, our president on here with us. And, you know, what company does, I don't know any company that will do that for you guys. So I think it's amazing. And so speaking of community and how important it is, can you also speak, just to kind of like wrap this up, can you speak on the importance of getting to Thrive Palooza? And I know you guys are just working really, really hard to get it rescheduled so that we can all get together in the same room. And for those of you that have not been to Thrive Palooza, that was the turning point for me. Is I fell in love with the product, and I got hit with a terrible big tax bill, and I had a means to an end. I was going after a rank bonus, and I was done. Like I did not want another business, and I went to Thrive Palooza, and it was so amazing to walk in that room, and the music and the energy is like so infectious. And I turned to my business partner Angie, she's on here, and when we saw all those people line up on the 200K stage, we looked at each other and we're like, we're going to be there next year. And that was the turning point for us. And we could tell them that till we're blue in the face, but tell us, you know, can you just pour into them just to finish this off and really stress the importance of what it will do for them and their vision and their business. And we just love to hear from you, the importance of attending Thrive Palooza and getting there with everybody in the room and being able to feel that energy and the cohesiveness of the company.
100%. So first of all, I love that story, right? And I hear you, right? You can tell them that story all the time. And it's not that they're not listening, but it's good to have validation from, we're part of the same team, but outside the immediate team right here. And what I can tell you is, so first, from kind of just a data nerdy perspective, which I am a numbers guy, I am kind of a data nerd. So one thing we did, and we looked at all past Thrive Paloozas, and we looked at individuals who attended and individuals who didn't, and take everything else being equal, right? Sign up was the same time, and they're at the same rank, all other things being equal, but person A goes to Thrive Palooza and person B doesn't. Person A's business grew 60% more than person's B, right? That right there. So that's just a data perspective, but it is more than that. And we are humans, and this is about passion, and this is about being together, and this is about seeing it with your own eyes, because even I can tell you all about how incredible it is. I can't do it justice. No one can do it justice. Not until you experience it for yourself, not until you walk in there and you hear the music, you see it, and you feel, guys, it's not just an energy. The energy is unbelievable. The energy is incredible. I mean, you've got however many people is going to, 12,000, 15,000, 20,000, 25,000 thrivers, and the energy is incredible. But it's more than that, right? It's this passion that you feel, like all of these folks who are there for lots of different reasons, but at the end of the day, the same reason, right? And that's because they want to grow their business, right? They also want to have a ton of fun, which we do at Thrivepalooza. They also want to go to all these amazing parties, and they want to get this training and hear from these incredible speakers that will help them not only in their Thrive business, but outside of that, but beyond. But the end goal, right, is I'm going there so I can take something from it, whatever that something is, and then utilize that to grow my business. And when you think about what Thrivepalooza offers, right, from the passion alone is so important, and you can't manufacture that passion. That's something that comes from within, and you walk in there, you feel it, and you see all these other people who are feeling just as strongly, maybe more strongly than you do, right? And you thought you were so passionate, and then you're seeing these people on stage, the person sitting next to you, seeing us up there talking, and you can feel just how deeply and strongly we feel about this company and how passionate. But then you've got the speakers, the training, all of these things, right? All of these different tools that will allow you to grow your business and to benefit, but all wrapped up in an unbelievable weekend, right? I mean, it's not just some slog and you're just taking notes every second, right? You're having fun. The energy is great. We always do. So what I would say is, whether you want to look at it from a numbers perspective, like that little data nerd piece of data point that I gave you, or you want to look at it from a passion perspective, an emotion perspective, whether you want to look at it of, am I going to have tools that I can walk away from there that can grow my business? Check every single box and then 1,000 other boxes. And I'll tell you all, we don't make money on Thrivepalooza, right? We're not telling you guys get to Thrivepalooza so you can buy $100 ticket. We maybe even, and usually we lose money. That's not the purpose. The purpose is to pour into you all, for you all to pour into one another, and for you all to leave there with your hair on fire and knowing that you have everything it takes to build your business. Now, that said, we are going to have Thrivepalooza. It's going to happen. I can't tell you the date because we have multiple dates held, because we've got to see, things are out of our control, obviously, but it is going to happen. And you all, every single one of you, whatever you have to do to get there, get there. And I promise you, you will not be upset. When you walk out of that door on Sunday, that last day, you will be so glad, even if it was a pain to get there, even if it, for someone who lives right down the street, that's great. But for someone who had to travel 8 or 9 hours, that person will be just as excited and will be so happy to be getting back on that plane to go home, because they know that they have what it takes to build their business.
Absolutely. And your cup will be so full. We flew down that first Palooza. We literally flew from Philadelphia to Dallas, got a cab from the airport to the convention center, and then literally flew back in the same day. We were so glad we had our Thrive, but it was so worth it because it changed our lives. So thank you so much for pouring into us. I so appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule and your life. And I mean, guys, this is the president of our company. Come on. And he is here spending some time with us tonight, pouring into us. So thank you so much. Thank you for everybody for participating, and we'll see you at Thrivepalooza.
Absolutely. Thank you all. Have a great evening.
You too. Bye.